Welcome back, guys. Chapter 7, no time for introductions. Bayo 2 here with me, Big Boss, and we're gonna
Yep.
find out what this thing has led us to.
Yes. Let's just see it.
Henry.
Someone left a rope for me to climb up. I'm down near the lake.
How do you know it's for you?
There's a tracking collar tied to it. Someone was leading me here. And there's another tape.
Oh my god, Henry.
You can climb up that?
Let's play it.
Yeah, hi, Henry. Hey, you better find this before it burns up. We've been causing each other a lot of headaches. Now I gotta go stake out a site that's as fit for living as the one you're about to find. You'll get it when you see it. You can't blame me for keeping an eye on you. Not after bumping into you back in May. Down by the cave, for croc's sake. I've been up here for 3 years. I kept it cozy. Winters are harsh as hell, and I ran out of books. But I got that antenna rigged up, and Delilah, she's a record you don't gotta flip. I kinda get why Brian took to her. About a week ago, I stopped worrying about you finding anything out, and that's right when everything went shithouse with you two. You guys don't know anything about having kids. All right, nobody knows nothing. It ain't Andy and Opie walking down a lake to fish every afternoon. It ain't Mayberry. But you gotta know I didn't kill him. All right, we were climbing. I was teaching him. Brian was uneducated in the way to do anything. He just fucking didn't sink his anchor the right way. You know, I thought about going back, having to answer questions, and having to get him put in the ground, and I didn't see the point. Don't come looking for me. Sorry about your wife.
We found the surveillance operation.
Okay, what does that mean? What is it?
It was Ned Goodwin. He was the one listening to us. Just him.
Goodwin. He made the tape?
Yeah. He's gone deeper into the Shoshone. He doesn't want anyone to know he's out here.
Because he killed Brian. Because he killed his fucking son. You need to get back here. They say the helicopters are making rounds.
Okay.
Ooh, those magazines that we found at the place. I wonder if he went pick him up afterwards.
Probably.
I think that's the kid.
Brian was a nice looking kid.
Yeah.
God.
What?
Nothing. Just some of Brian's stuff. He held on to some of Brian's things. His wizards and wyverns.
Yeah, well, I'm sure he found it riveting.
He wrote down everything he did to us. And everything he did every day. He was scared shitless.
Knew how to break in.
Oh.
Let's see how to break in. Look, that's the north fence. Loose entrance. This is the Whippet station.
Right.
Staff return to do return, borrow equipment, erase H in the evidence, leave no trace.
Goodwin was the one who wrote the reports I found at the site.
Huh. Oh yeah, there's the reports over there, right?
So was that also his place?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
It's a draft. Huh.
Hmm.
This boombox looks familiar.
I'm sorry. I don't know what to say. I
Oh.
don't know what you want
The
me
one
to
in
say.
the water.
We're in the middle of a fire that is at 22,000 acres and growing. Fast.
It's gonna burn all of this up.
Well, take a picture if you're so keen to remember it.
You're not?
I don't know.
You should see some of the stuff he was working on. I guess he had a lot of time on his hands. He's got a radio base station up here. He was listening to us on that.
Let's see what it says. Stakes too high, no one will believe B was happy. Make D and 2F less believable. 2F crazy, like wife, not good guy. They heard me. Fully believe there is a program. Use this. Reports final. Make sure they find them. 2F almost got me at sight. 2 females.
Oh.
Okay, so 2 females almost got me at sight. Reports worked. Recorded call. Used for leverage. 2 females find supplies. How? Keys gone. Can let 2 females find V. What's V?
I think the sun.
Hmm. Let's see. High to BT point. Sir Radiocon. D never call for hiker list. Reach line out to pick up dual frequency. Can hear D and 2F at concurrently. 2F hiked by cave. He seems
Wait,
less
so
interested.
is 2F the guy that we are?
Maybe. Yeah, 2F Julia. 2F is a good guy. Haven't seen Mama Gris in 2 months. D drunk again. Yeah, so we are 2F.
Mm-hmm.
Get a room. Reminder, scout migration due to fire. Messed up, do not want to leave. Reminder, high supplies for migration. D and Henry suspects conspiracy. Funny if not, dire. Observe and be ready to leave. Ideas start working on reports. Record all comms. Vandalize this tower? Question mark. Pin on Henry. Try to make remote recording device. Unit research site. Move. Pit against each other. So yeah, he was trying to get us. There you go. First ranger fly fishing at J Lake. Reminder, rainbows hitting cat files. Some mama agrees on morning hike. Mm. So for Ranger of the Year, I guess that's us. Haven't left base in 2 weeks. 3 weeks. Crazy. Big hike tomorrow. New lookout in Two Forks.
That's what it is.
Henry, Two Forks. So Two Forks coming out of cave. Decaling for hikers list. Delay her. She'll forget. I guess we should have read those in order.
Yeah. It made sense once we got to that one. We're like, oh, 2F is
He
2
had quite the
Forks.
view.
Alright, so that's where this guy was hiding. So let me look at the map real quick, because once we get out of here, we're just gonna have to book it, and we're gonna have to make it to. We're gonna have to go up there with the evacuation
Oh,
point.
Okay.
So. Alright, so let's get out of here first, and then we'll figure out our best route. So what do you think?
About everything?
Yeah.
Well, I'm thinking that, like, everything was this one guy, because, like, whenever we saw that guy with the flashlight, it had to be him. So, I'm thinking that, like, he saw us over there by that cave, and then ever since then he was just trying to listen to us and, like, just see what's going on, because, like, he didn't want anyone finding the kid. And so I guess he was just keeping an eye on everything. And also just something to, like, maybe keep him something to do or whatever, because, he's just, like, over here with nothing to do.
Right. I get it. My main concern right now is guide us back to
Yeah.
somewhere that I can recognize, so that we can head back home. Let me use every now and then I'm gonna be see, like, there's this little dead ends they put in, and since everything is somewhat blurry. Okay, so
So I noticed that you said once that one of the trophies was to use all the pictures in the camera. So when do you have to use that by?
before the end.
Okay.
So as long as we use it before the credits roll,
Oh, okay.
we're good. It's just two. Oh, there's a plane.
I know I should be relieved. Relieved that there's no evidence of us starting that fire. Relieved that we're not crazy. That there wasn't some conspiracy. But I'm not. He was a sweet kid. With a shitty father who hid out here like a coward after dumping him in a hole.
Lila, I think it was an accident. And I don't think Ned meant to kill him.
We don't know what happened for sure.
Yeah, do you?
Ned wanted his son to be able to climb and do the sorts of things he did himself, but Brian couldn't.
And how'd that turn out, Henry? Sorry. God, it would have been so easy to tell the truth and have him sent home. I can't stop thinking about it.
You didn't do anything wrong.
Yes, I did. And now I've got to decide whether I tell people that he's down there so they can retrieve the body or not. And if I do, I'm going to be asked about Ned Goodwin.
Dee?
Oh, fuck.
Is that a helicopter?
Yeah, hold on. Hey. No, there's one more. Yes. hounds. They'll come back. I think I'm gonna go with them.
Wait, just wait, okay? I'm not that far.
Henry, they're here. They're waiting right now.
Please.
Henry, I don't want to meet you and just sit here in a dead boy's shadow. Okay, I don't want to do that. I know that sounds harsh. Okay, I'll wait.
I'm not far.
Okay.
Just wait up.
I want to see her.
Yeah, let me just. Okay, just need to make sure that I'm going on the right path. Let's go. So let's see what we find.
Yes.
You wanna meet her?
Yeah.
How do you think she looks like?
I don't know. Watch like credits roll like right before you see it. It's like what? Hold on. Music.
So we're looking for. Let's see.
So just straight. Right now.
Easy to get lost in here.
Mhm.
But yeah, I mean, you think it was an accident? You believe Ned?
I think it was an accident.
So if it was an accident, why didn't it get reported? I mean,
I mean,
why hide it?
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, I want to believe what they're saying,
Yeah.
that it was an accident. But if it was an accident, then you don't have to hide it,
Yeah.
unless it wasn't an accident. I don't know what you think of that.
I don't know, to be honest. I mean, like, I was thinking maybe it was an accident. I mean, like, and he just didn't want people to see it because, they would think that he did it because, first of all, he wasn't even supposed to be out there. So, like, maybe he just didn't want, people to know that he was out there with his kid and his kid died. And, like, they'd be like, whoa, but maybe you did it, and having that thought. But, like, then again, there's that, well, maybe he did, but why would he? What would be the point of that?
Right. From here, we're gonna turn right. And I think that's where the first dropout was, or at least the dropout that we found, which makes Delilah's house on the right over here. She's not picking up the radio. So let's just make it right there.
Hey, I'm at the evac spot near the ravine. Delilah, are you there? Delilah?
Alright, so here we are. Delilah's palace. Where is she at? Not here. Alright.
Wait, are you
Let's
not
go.
gonna go up there?
I thought that's where we're heading.
Oh.
Maybe not. I just didn't see a path. You saw it?
What path?
Well, to go to the tower.
I don't know. I just. Wait, where you go? Right
Oh,
there.
right there. Oh boy.
Yeah, I was like, wait, confused.
Okay, so this will make a lovely picture. I'm one picture away from making 100%.
Yep. What you gonna put that picture? The toilet.
The toilet.
Oh, God, it's a nightmare out there. Hello? Delilah?
Still not even
Damn
here.
it.
Well,
Hello? Is anybody there?
Hi. Yeah, it's me.
You're not here.
No. Don't be mad.
What?
I'm not mad. I'm just...
You're not mad, you're just disappointed?
I'm not your dad after you got busted smoking pot.
I just couldn't be out there for another minute.
You could have just said that.
You really wanted me to stay.
I did. And now I'm...
Disappointed.
Yeah.
I know. Hey, it shouldn't take long for the helicopter to reach you.
Okay.
There's a debrief in a situation like this. Lots of questions.
Shit. So, taking stock, we found out an old lookout killed his only son and decided to become a lonely hermit.
Yes.
And we prevented one fire.
Basically started another.
Okay, so that's a wash.
Oh, I'll have to figure out what I'm doing every summer from now on that isn't this.
You're not coming back?
No. And you'll have to... I don't know.
Yeah, me neither. I don't know what's next.
Tell you what, why don't you choose for me and I'll choose for you?
All right, sure. Maybe... Maybe you could come back to Boulder with me and figure it out down there. Just a thought.
You don't want me down there.
Well, I just asked you.
Look, I've got some things to do in Casper, and maybe I'll head south sometime after that. I could come by, sure.
Okay. So, what about me?
I think you should go to Julia, and then you can figure it out. Maybe put that typewriter to good use. Give me a sexy accent or something if you write about this.
Yeah.
You gotta go see her. Henry, Look, you came out to put your memories behind you, and they're still right there in front of you. Oh. Okay, well, yeah, they'll land back where you hiked up. Good luck, Henry.
go to hell. Where's the go to hell option?
I mean it, alright? Good luck. Bye, Hank.
Why?
Wait, what?
Why did you say that?
Alright, so let's go to the chopper.
Couldn't have waited like 10 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, Like you said, she just waited.
Here's our picture.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right, get the light so I can see the notes. And you're welcome, guys. You guys are gonna enjoy a nice slideshow brought to you by Moman. Come on, get the. Okay, well we're gonna start uh, with the pictures of. It's gonna go backwards. I guess I didn't show the
Oh.
last two that I took with the helicopter. All right, we're just gonna start going back. Okay,
Oh,
so
that's cool.
what do you think?
I don't know. I think I already told you. I just, I don't know.
So this is basically what uh, what I think is happening. So
Mhm.
Delilah knew about Ned right here, right then.
Mm.
She always knew he was there, even
Right.
though he was in hiding. She didn't know he was listening to their conversations though, but
Mm.
she knew that he was around. Um, why I say that I forgot. Uh, but she's not going to pick up her food. So I think Ned is the one picking up her food.
Oh.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think he's the one that's actually picking up food for her.
Mhm.
Uh, so whenever they did vandalism on Henry, remember they stole his sheets and everything.
Yeah.
Somebody broke in. That was Ned,
Yeah.
clearly. And when he said like, "Oh, we need to report this" or whatever, she's like, "Oh, okay, yeah, I already did" or something like that. And then he goes like, "Look, that's when we found the camera. Remember?"
Yeah.
Uh, and she goes like, "I already did," and he's like, "Oh, that was quick." You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So because she never reported it.
Mhm.
Those are pictures that Brian took,
Yeah.
and that's Brian and Ned, or that's Ned. Yeah, that's good old Brian, and that's the two of them.
Mhm.
So, so she always knew that Ned was there. Okay,
Mhm.
she always knew that he was there, right? Maybe Ned was the one that put uh, the radio over there for her. That's why it makes sense that she would not walk all the way over there.
Oh yeah. Right.
And when she told them not to get out, remember he told Henry not to get out. Just go over there and I'll call you. Just don't go out. And it wasn't because she was afraid that somebody was gonna attack Henry, but she didn't want Henry to see Ned hiking, putting that radio over there,
Mhm.
right? Uh, so uh, whenever we went to the, I think that whenever we went to the cave, she knew that the kid was there, Delilah,
Oh.
because when he came out, he said, "I didn't see anything." She seemed surprised. She was like, "Oh, you didn't see anything? Like, what do you mean you didn't see anything?" And he
Mm.
was like, "No, I didn't see anything." Uh, I think she knew the thing was there. I don't know if when Ned locked them up, it was to leave him there to Henry. You know, when he went in over there
Mhm.
and he locked him up. I don't know if it was just like, hey, he's getting too much into this, just lock him up. The fire is coming, nobody's gonna find him.
Mhm.
Luckily, he said, somebody locked me up. Luckily, I found a way out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But they didn't know, and then that's when she asked, like, "What, did you find anything?" No, I didn't find anything. Oh, okay, so you didn't find anything. So then she was relieved that he got out because he didn't find the body. Once he found the body, and he was like, "Hey, don't worry, you didn't do anything wrong." She was like, "Yes, I did, and now I have to tell people that there's a body over there." So who benefits from hiding that thing? Definitely Delilah, because she's not gonna go to jail because she's an accessory, because she knew that those two were over there, and they were gonna be questioned, and there was gonna be probably jail time because she probably knew that the Brian kid was there, and she was freaking out about it. She didn't know that Ned was recording them,
Mhm.
and that's when she started freaking out. That's when she truly started freaking out because then she was like, "Uh oh, Ned's turning against me or whatever," you
Right.
know, and that's why she told them like burn this place because that will burn the evidence that they had on her.
Mhm.
She's like, go ahead and burn it, and he's like, no, whatever. Maybe they don't want us to burn it. So then he leaves. Well, guess what? They burn it anyways.
Right.
Because probably Ned, because maybe she told Ned, hey, burn the place down. He didn't do it because they wanted him to do it. Uh, so, yeah, I mean, I think, they knew, like in our chart, they said that we, 1 out of 10, we were 9, how likely we were to follow orders. And,
That
uh,
was about right.
and it was about right. Everything that she asked us, we kept doing. So, I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know. I mean, like you're saying that like you think that she knew that he was down there, and I mean like I don't know.
I think she knew he was there hiding. There's no
Well,
way.
yeah.
There's no way that at 10 years, I mean, when she told them like, oh, there's a clip board that says like Whippet Station or whatever, she was like I don't know anything about that. Like, what
Mhm.
do you mean? There's a
Yeah.
station with that name. You've been there for 10 years. What do you mean you don't know any Whippety nothing? I mean, it would have been like, well, I don't know Whippety Station, but it's a Whippety camp. But you're like, I don't know. I think the Ned messed up when he left the clipboard down when he got the radio. That's what we
Yeah.
found it at the same place.
Right.
Uh, but whenever, like I said, when he was saying like, "Oh, this clip says Whippity Station," do you know anything about that? You're like, I don't know. You're like, what do you mean you don't know? And she's like, oh, okay. Oh, yeah, there's something over there. Like, what do you mean you don't know? What do you mean there was
Right.
what do you mean you didn't know there was a fence? If you're supposedly the 10-year-old veteran or whatever there, supposedly you know her everything.
Mhm.
I think Ned was the one that was giving her the rations to her.
Yeah.
I think. And I think when, I don't know if you saw, there was like a supply list that Ned
Yeah, I
had.
was about to
I
say
think that she was the one, like, that she will order that stuff
that he would
so that
have.
he would have, or else how did he survive? How can he possibly survive?
Yeah, there would have been no way that he would have been able to survive with that without stuff.
Right.
She would have helped him. But like the fact that like you were saying that maybe she knew that he was down, the boy was down there. I don't really think so, because you said when they got out, she was like, "What? There wasn't anything." I'm thinking she was just surprised that someone would lock it up and would try to lock you in, but there's nothing. Like I don't think she necessarily knew that the kid was there.
I don't
But then
know.
again,
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, she knew that he was clumsy. He
right?
knew. Maybe she didn't know all along, but as soon as we found the backpack, then she started talking about it more. The backpack of the
Mhm.
kid, and maybe she was like, "Uh-oh, where's that kid at?" Because she was like, "Oh, maybe he's in high school right now. I don't know." Like maybe all these years she didn't know until Henry found the backpack. Like, hey, wait a minute, there's stuff here for my kid.
Yeah.
And then she probably started thinking back, like, uh-oh, maybe there's something there. And then maybe she started getting curious about the cave. But once again, why would they lock you up in a cave? Just to scare you up? I mean, the fire's catching on you.
Right.
Why would they lock you up? There was no exit. We found an exit, and he said, like, I just got lucky I got out.
Mhm.
They'll lock you up to bury the evidence or whatever, because you're the only person that would know, that would say, hey, there was a kid over there. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Delilah is sure as heck not going to say anything
Right.
because she's an accessory. She could go to jail for that
Yeah.
because it will make it seem like she was hiding that. What do you mean there's a cave locked and you don't know anything about it? You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I mean, if I go in, if I'm in charge of that place and, hey, there's a cave that's locked, hey, somebody bring a key. We're going to open this thing up and we're going to find out what the heck is in here. I'm not going to use like, oh, there's a lock gate. Oh, we'll just leave it locked then. You're the one in charge.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I
Mhm.
think it's fishy. I don't know. 1 out of 10, what do you give it?
1 out of 10. I mean, it was really good. Like story plot and how you had to think of, you know, you had to think of it yourself, and pretty much by the end, you kind of get that. Oh, it's Ned that was doing most of the stuff. One thing that I had a question about though was like there was two people that were like writing letters back to each other and
Yeah,
stuff, and
the
like
Brokeback Mountain guys, Ron
yeah,
and
like
Don or whatever.
what was the purpose of that?
I don't think there was a purpose.
Oh, okay, I was like,
Just
what?
throw more wood at the fire, just to.
Oh, yeah, true.
More people you can speculate, I
Yeah.
guess. I don't know.
And also like so were those like pretty much the only people, the two girls, Delilah, Ned, the kid, and the guy we were playing,
The only people what?
that were like pretty much the ones that were involved?
Involved in the story?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. For some reason, I thought there was like some kind of scientist or something, and that Wapiti or whatever like were actual people there, and then like I don't know. I don't know what I thought.
I think if they were like really scientists doing that, I mean, they would have taken the stuff with them. And if you
Mhm.
remember, Ned had those trackings that he left
Yeah.
on the stuff. So
Well, I'm saying not in that area. I thought like that place was like there was like a lab or something. Like for some reason, I just always thought there was some kind of lab
that was
that
in
we
your
never
head.
found. But yeah, I know. I
I
was
think
like,
that was the lab.
oh, okay. Like I was confused. I was like, wait, because like the workers were saying to like a doctor or whatever. So I was
Those were Ned's. Ned was making all those
like,
transcripts.
also it's fake.
Yeah, that was all fake.
Oh,
He was
that
just
makes sense.
he was just elaborating something. That's why he found those things at the one little cave, all the typewritings,
Oh,
and he was
yeah.
like, "Oh, I guess Ned was the one making those transcripts at the lab."
That
That
makes
was
sense.
all.
Okay.
See, they were just trying to throw Henry off
Mhm.
for whatever
Okay. It threw me
to
off.
hide that. I guess to hide the kid.
Yeah. That makes sense now. Cause I was thinking like, wait, with these doctors, like, where's the lab?
No,
I-
that was
yeah.
all fake.
Okay.
Ned was making that.
Okay.
So you never gave it a number.
Yeah, I'm thinking. I say like a 7 or 8.
7 or 8? That's fair. Definitely not a 9.
Mhm.
An 8 is good.
Yeah.
All right, so that was Firewatch. I hope you liked it, and hope you make the same conclusions or different conclusions that we make. If you
Mhm.
have a different idea what was happening, let us know on the comments
Yeah.
down below. We would like to hear it. But this is what we believe.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll be back in the next video.
See you guys. Bye.